Hello, AgerM73 coming at you with another GLB2 stream. This one's Stream Team 2, Episode 2. In this episode, we will be looking at our fullback builds, our blocking fullback builds, and our offensive line builds. I can just get this to work. There we go. So, beginning with our blocking fullbacks. If you remember correctly, our halfback is a superstar Slombo version. So kind of a combination of elusive and power back. Not planning on running outside a lot with him. So this is what we hope to have for a final build. We're going to have two fullbacks so we can run out of the diamond formation, right? So medium height, a little on the light side, 230. Be a little heavier if you want. Our attributes: 1 for strength, 7 speed, 8 agility, 6 stamina, 4 awareness, and 9 confidence. Our traits: technical blocker, scholar, and workhorse. So, abilities, right? In the end, we want to have gold pancake chef and gold first step. I think I might need to put something else in there. Yeah, I will have to put something else in there. I forgot what it was. So we'll add that. You'll see that during the season. I'll make sure to point that out. But you'll see what we're going to start out with. I think we're going to start out with at level 10. We're going to start out with Pancake Chef. Oh, you know what? I don't know what it was. So we'll make sure to put that up there for you. All right, looking where we're going to put points. Right, we're not worried about any pass blocking. Right? Run block power 50, lead block awareness 59, run block awareness 50, and blocking consistency 85. We're not worried about any receiving. We're not worried about any carrying. Right, our balance 80, quickness 52, conditioning 70, footwork 50, sprinting 60. We want to make sure that he's able to get out in front of our Slombo. So he actually might be faster than Slombo. Toughness 40, heart 40. This build primarily came from Dr. Edgar. I tweaked it like a little bit to my liking. But thank you goes out to Dr. Edgar. Now, what are we going to start the season with? Right, all the stuff on the left stays the same. Right, as I said, we're going to start off with gold pancake chef. Right, and 40 on run block power, 50 on lead block awareness, 50 on run block tech, 45 on run block awareness, 40 on blocking consistency. No need to touch either receiving or carrying. For our physicals, right? 50 on balance, 30 on quickness, 60 on conditioning, 40 on both footwork and sprinting, 40 on toughness, 30 on heart. So that will give us a pretty good start for our blocking fullbacks. Moving on to our center. Right? Right, we're going to have 2 centers, right? So one can sub for the other, and it also helps with special teams as well. So this is our level 25, right? I want him to plug the hole, so I went min height, max weight. On the attributes, 10 strength, 1 speed, 10 agility, 1 stamina, 3 awareness, and 10 confidence. For the traits, early bloomer, technical blocker, and thick skin. These, as we talked about a little bit when we look at team building, right? These traits, these are the traits that we listed on the team builder, right? This doesn't have like these are what I call free. They don't have they have skill point costs, and they have like maxes, right? Plus or minus on the maxes, but they don't actually cost you your currency, your team. So whereas if we look at something like, see, consistent blocker is plus 5% on your minimum salary. So this is how we build a team so that we have extra money so we can have extra superstars or extra stuff that we want. Is trying to minimize how much we spend on players and still get the skill point allotment that we're looking for. So let's talk about abilities. In the end, gold pancake chef, gold resolute, silver first strike, right? I like pancake chef for blocking. I like resolute, right? If they're going to try to stun us, right? The defensive line's going to try to stun us. Doesn't work like you'd expect it to work against spin cycle, but and then first strike, right, to try to get off into the defensive line and also keep balance as well. So let's look at our skill point allotment. So you'll see this a lot: pass block tech, pass block power, and pass block awareness. Unless you get extra points to spend in the end, it's pretty much going to be 30, 30, 15. I alluded to that a little bit on the team build thing. Right now, you can actually, it's kind of been this way since the beginning. You don't have to put a lot of investment into pass blocking. You can put it into run blocking, and for some reason, run blocking works good for pass blocking. So we're going to finish with 60 run block power, 80 run block consistency, 85 run block tech, and 35 run block awareness, 80 on the balance, 35 on the quickness, 60 on the conditioning, and we had to use pretty much all of our cap boosts there because we had a low stamina. That's all that yellow there. 40 footwork, 25 sprint, 75 toughness, 40 on the heart, and 43 on the snap reaction. So we want to get up into the defensive line's business and stay there. We don't want to get pancaked. We want to do some pancaking, right? So hence the high balance, hence toughness, hence the snap reaction. We said the balance, I think. So that's our final build for our center. Our beginning build, level 10 build for our center, we're going to have the 30. We're going to start it off with the 30, 30, 15 on pass blocking. It's pretty minimal investment. Might as well just do it from the get-go so you don't forget. And it is a little bit helpful because, like I said in the last video, people like to blitz a lot in rookie. So run block tech, 60. Run block awareness, 35. Run block power, 35. Blocking consistency, 50. Balance, 55. Quickness, 30. conditioning 45, footwork 30, sprinting 25, toughness 50, heart 35, snap 40. And right off the bat with the gold pancake and bronze resolute. So that's what our starting centers will look like. Moving on to the guards, and these O-line builds are all going to be similar. Not exact, but similar. So guard 25, max height lightweight, strength 7, speed 1, agility 10, stamina 5, awareness 7, confidence 5. Now, if this was a pulling guard, I would want more speed, but because we're going with a slower halfback, we're not going to be running outside. We can forfeit some of our speed. The traits, early bloomer for the cheaper skill point costs on all of our skills. Right? Technical blocker, which you'll see we have on all of our blockers, and scholar for the added game knowledge, play knowledge. Abilities at maxed out at level 25, pancake chef again, resolute, and first strike. That's going to be on our whole offensive line. Here we had some points left over, so you can see instead of 30, 30, 15 on the pass blocking skills, we went 35, 35, 35. 58 on the power, 30 on the lead block awareness, 85 on the run block tech, 60 on the run block awareness, and 47 on the blocking consistency. Balance 75, quickness 35, conditioning 60. Footwork 40, sprinting 25, toughness 60, heart 45, snap reaction 65. That's where we want to be in the end. Where we're going to start is 30, 30, 20 on our pass blocking skills, 61 on run block tech, 40 on both run block awareness and block consistency, 35 on run block power, 25 on lead block awareness, 55 on balance, 30 on quickness, 53 on conditioning, footwork 30, sprinting 25, toughness 50, and snap of 50, heart of 30. One mistake that I made when I was a new coach and didn't have the experience or the knowledge that I learned from A, playing the game, and B, talking it up with the veteran players at that time. So kind of right now I'm trying my best to pay it back by producing content like this for the community, and more so the newer player base to kind of accelerate their learning. And last but not least, we're going to move on to our offensive tackles. And again, please feel free to pause, rewind, go back and watch these many times. You don't have to make the exact same builds as I do, right? But use them as like a guideline, a framework, if you will, so that it'll help you be more successful. You won't have to do all the experimentation that I had to do. It took me years of playing this game to get to the point that I'm at right now. So, I hope you find this useful. Last but not least, our tackles. Level 25, right? Max height, lowest weight, Strength 7, speed 1, agility 10, stamina 5, awareness 7, and confidence 5. And what I should mention is all of these abilities, right, have an effect on your skill points, right? So if I want to be able to have a cap of 80 on pass block tech, right, there's certain, you have to get a certain threshold on these attributes. Traits: early bloomer, technical blocker, scholar. Abilities: resolute, pancake chef, first strike. Like a guard, right? In the end, passing 35, 35, 35 for our passing skills. 58 for run blocking power, 30 for lead block awareness, 81 for run block tech, 60 for run block awareness, 47 for blocking consistency. Balance of 70, quickness of 35, conditioning of 60, footwork of 40, sprinting of 25, toughness of 58, heart of 45, snap reaction of 65, abilities: pancake chef, resolute, and first strike. So yeah, I forgot what I was going to say. Last but not least, we have the level 10 version of our off tackle that we're going to begin with. Right? 30, 30, 20 on the pass blocking, 35 run block power, 25 lead block awareness, 60 run block tech, 40 on both run block awareness and blocking consistency, 55 on the balance, 30 on the quickness, 53 on the conditioning, 30 on footwork, 25 on sprinting, 50 on toughness, 30 on heart, 50 on snap awareness, and we have pancake chef, resolute to begin. So looking forward to this. Well, we still get some more, not today, obviously. Next episode, we'll look at our tight ends and wide receiver builds. Getting more excited every day for the beginning of the new season and streaming for you. So you'll get to see this in action. Thank you and have a good day.